Heartbreak can feel like a storm you can't escape, but Stoic philosophy offers a steady anchor. Instead of chasing reconciliation, you learn to master your mind, rise above pain, and build unshakable strength. This isn't about winning someone back, it's about becoming someone no loss can break. Breakups can feel like the ground has been pulled out from under you. When a relationship ends, especially if you didn't choose the ending, it's natural to feel hurt, confused, and even powerless. The ancient Stoic philosophers, however, provide a framework that can help you regain your footing and transform a painful ending into a catalyst for profound personal growth. 1. Accepting what is, and what isn't, in your control. The foundation of Stoicism lies in a simple but radical principle: focus only on what you can control. Epictetus, a former slave-turned-influential philosopher, began his Enchiridion with the reminder that some things are up to us, our thoughts, judgments, and actions, while others are not, including the choices of other people. A breakup is the ultimate test of this idea. Not in your control, your ex's feelings, decisions, new relationships, or opinions. Within your control, your perspective, your response to pain, your daily habits, your values. By separating these two realms, you release yourself from the futile effort of trying to rewrite someone else's heart. This is not passivity, it's clarity. When you accept that you cannot make another person return, you reclaim energy to shape your own life. 2. Reframing the story. Pain often comes from the story we tell ourselves: I failed, or I'll never find love again. Stoicism urges us to examine and reshape these judgments. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations: if you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them. Ask yourself, is the breakup inherently bad, or am I labeling it that way? Could this experience be a lesson in resilience, independence, or self-knowledge? By reframing the narrative, the breakup becomes less an end and more a transition. It's not denial, it's the recognition that events are neutral until we attach meaning to them. 3. Practicing voluntary discomfort. One of the most powerful Stoic exercises is voluntary discomfort, intentionally practicing small hardships to build strength. Seneca recommended occasionally sleeping on the floor or eating plain food while asking, is this what I feared? After a breakup, your voluntary discomfort might be spending evenings alone without distractions, journaling through painful memories instead of avoiding them, choosing a challenging workout or cold shower. These acts remind you that discomfort is survivable. Emotional pain loses its sting when you prove, daily, that you can handle difficulty with composure. 4. Cultivating virtue as the true good. The Stoics believe that virtue, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance is the only true good. External things like wealth, status, or even love are preferred indifference, pleasant, but not essential for a flourishing life. This perspective shifts the goal from winning someone back to living virtuously. Wisdom, learn from the relationship. What patterns or blind spots can you see more clearly now? Justice, treat others, including your ex, with fairness and respect, regardless of how they treated you. Courage, face loneliness or uncertainty without hiding behind distractions. Temperance, resist destructive impulses such as lashing out or rebounding recklessly. By anchoring happiness in virtue, you create a foundation no breakup can shake. 5. Daily Stoic practices for recovery. Morning reflection. Begin each day by reviewing your intentions. How will I act with wisdom and integrity today? What challenges might arise, and how will I meet them calmly? Evening journal. End the day by asking, did I live according to my values? Where did I react impulsively? What can I improve tomorrow? Negative visualization. Spend a few minutes imagining loss of health, possessions, even relationships. Far from morbid, this deepens gratitude for what you still have and lessens fear of future changes. Mindful breathing or meditation. While Stoics were not formal meditators in the modern sense, they practiced focused awareness. Slow breathing, attention to the present moment, and noticing thoughts without clinging to them echo this tradition. 6. Building a life of your own. A relationship can become a powerful part of your identity. After a breakup, it's easy to feel like you've lost yourself. Stoicism invites you to reinvest in the self. Pursue learning, read philosophy, take a class, or explore a skill you neglected. Strengthen the body, physical health supports mental resilience. Deepen friendships, Stoics valued community. Spend time with those who uplift you. Create meaningful work, channel energy into projects that reflect your values. The goal is not to distract yourself but to craft a life that is rich and self-sustaining. 7. Responding with dignity. Breakups can tempt us toward bitterness or revenge. Stoicism insists that your character shows most clearly when tested. Avoid gossip or retaliation. Marcus Aurelius counseled, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Set boundaries with kindness. If you need distance, communicate it calmly. Let actions speak. Living with steadiness and purpose is a quiet testament to your inner strength. Such dignity doesn't guarantee reconciliation, it guarantees self-respect. 8. Transforming pain into purpose. Many Stoics believe that obstacles are opportunities. As Marcus wrote, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Your heartbreak can fuel creative expression, writing, art, or music. Inspire service to others who suffer loss. Become the catalyst for long-delayed personal goals. Pain, when faced directly, can sharpen your sense of meaning. 9. Preparing for the future without clinging. Hope is natural, but clinging to the idea of reconciliation can trap you. Instead, practice what the Stoics call the more fatty love of fate. Welcome whatever comes, good or bad, as part of the larger order. If your ex someday returns, you can choose freely whether to reconnect. If not, you remain whole. Either outcome fits within a life guided by reason and virtue. 10. A life beyond the breakup. Ultimately, Stoicism doesn't promise to remove grief overnight. It offers tools to navigate loss with grace, to transform suffering into strength, and to ground happiness in what can never be taken away, your character. Through steady practice, you discover that your well-being no longer depends on another's presence or absence. You become, in Seneca's words, self-sufficient and invincible. This is not indifference, it is profound freedom. The relationship may be over, but your capacity for wisdom, courage, and love of life endures. Closing reflection. A breakup can feel like an ending, but Stoicism reveals it as a beginning, a chance to practice the very virtues that define a flourishing human being. By focusing on what you can control, reframing the story you tell yourself, and living according to reason and virtue, you not only heal, you thrive. Whether or not your former partner ever recognizes your growth becomes irrelevant. Your life, aligned with Stoic principles, becomes its own reward.